What's good YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video.
What's good YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles, where breaks in only 15 minutes, but y'all over here, we break for one damn hour. Hey you guys, happy Saturday to each and every one of you all. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Thank you so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. So, okay, so you guys, I am going live from my cell phone. So if the audio is a little off, I'm not at home in my little studio where I can go live. However, I hope this live will be just as entertaining as it is in previous break room lives. I'm coming to you guys live from the happy state of Missouri. What they call Missouri? Is it the Show Me State? I think Missouri is called the Show Me State, honey. Straight out of the loo, okay? So happy Mother's Day to you guys. Happy weekend. Happy Mother's Day weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, enjoying your Mother's Day. Hope it is relaxing to you all. Hope all you mothers, grandmothers, aunts, whomever, get all the love and attention that you definitely do deserve this entire weekend. So real quick, we're going to do roll call, and then we're going to get right on into this reaction, y'all. We got my Jazzy Life in the building again. Ooh, this is a frequent flyer over here. Oh, my goodness. Queen K is in the building. Your girl Mai is here. Miss OKC, Scarlett, Live, Laugh, and Love. Our new forever, Latoy, Liz, Jim, Sweetheart, Sugar Pop is in the building. Monique Y. Hey, Ivy. Talisa Page is here. Miss OKC. Hey, Sabrina. Yes, happy early Mother's Day. Hey, Latoy. Hey, Sunshine. With Love is in the building. With Will is here. Uniquely's here. Bella B is in the building. Sean Smith is here. Hey, Sean. Hey, Bluey Boy. What's good, sis? Hey, Heather. How are you? Hey, the Erics. Hey, PRB. What's good, babes? Doris Green is in the building. Shy Girl K is here. Hey, Shy Girl. Essie Johnson's in the building. What's up, sis? Born the Honey's here. Dawn. Okay, y'all. It look like the gang is all here. Make sure y'all do what? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, my sweetie. Hey, Born the Honey. What's good, y'all? So, okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to the live. Welcome all the ladies. And if there's a few gents in the building, what's up, Janae? What's up, Bria? What's up, Von Von? Audra's in here. Ashley's here. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing. You said I haven't caught a live in so long. Yeah, Ashley Ortega, it has been a minute since I've seen you, sis. I hope you're feeling good and doing great, ma'am. Hey, Miss Tilu, what's up, sis? Miss Castro's here. Okay, yes. Thank you, Janae. Yes, happy early Mother's Day to all the ladies in the building. Ladies, don't forget to stop in the break room. I got y'all roses. Thank you, Sabrina. You so sweet, sis. Thank you so much. Y'all, Sabrina's passing out roses. Now, if she only give you one, that's because roses are expensive, y'all. Oh, Lord. Our sweetest said it takes a village to raise Jasmine's kid, but Chris' kids are left to their mothers. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that, y'all. So y'all know yesterday, Jasmine was in the hot seat like she always is when it comes to this internet mommy community. She was in the hot seat because people said or felt like she didn't go to Aiden's field trip. And I know some of y'all might like, girl, it's just a damn field trip. Well, yeah, you're right, sis. It is just a damn field trip. But um it just Jasmine, in my opinion, drops the ball a lot. Okay, and she does it very often here on this internet. Well, y'all, after the reactions that she was seeing to the whole, um, I couldn't go to the field trip, so Hannah, Philip's girlfriend, took my place. Jasmine was looking at the comments and watching the videos, and she was feeling some type of way, y'all. So yesterday, Jasmine decided to go live. She's decided to go live from the dentist office. Okay, I said, since not you doing going live in the dentist office with all your damn kiddos. I said, girl, why are you live in the dentist office? Jasmine, you couldn't wait till you got home, sis. I said, what? And I said, child, this is ridiculous. Imagine pleading your case live from the dentist office where your kiddos are getting their teeth cleaned and cavities filled and caps put on. Jasmine had to keep pausing the live because the dental hygienist kept coming in, giving mom, who is Jasmine, instructions on what was going on with the kiddos and what was getting ready to happen. Honey, she had to keep muting the live. And I'm thinking to myself, now, yes, Jasmine, you are at the dentist office that is medical care, and there is a such thing called HIPAA. And so yes, you probably should mute it to keep the children's privacy. But better yet, sis, you probably shouldn't even went live in the doctor's office. I know that dental hygienist was looking at her like, my God, girl, you run around here with all these daggone little bitty kids, these 5 little bitty kids, and your big grown self got to go live in the middle of a dentist appointment. Jasmine probably told the dental hygienist, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator, I'm an influencer, and I got to go live to plead my case. I said, whoop, boy, honey, that's a lot over there. You said no one does that in a dental office. Child, when my kids would have dentist appointments and I would be sitting in the lobby and I would call and talk to one of my friends because, just to pass the time till they call the kid's name, I would be like talking on the phone, but I would be whispering, not whispering, but, talking low so the other people couldn't hear me. I wouldn't be on the phone. Hey, girl, what you doing? Girl, he did that ninja ain't ish. What? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking like that. So imagine going live in the dentist office, not just in the dentist office, girl. She was in the damn treatment room. And this girl had to go live. I thought that was hilarious. I said, you know what, Jasmine? See, this right here, that right there show how, in my opinion, unstable sis is. Now, I understand her wanting to prove a point, but since you couldn't wait till you got home, at least where you wouldn't have had to keep stopping. Like, girl, at one point she gave the phone to Amaya, and Amaya had the phone, honey. She was entertaining the people while it was on mute. She had the camera all in her face and sticking her tongue out. I said, now this woman said she's a content creator. She got her little kid holding the phone when all she should have just said was, hey, you guys, as you can see, I'm in the doctor's dentist office. Kids got appointments. I'm gonna call y'all back later. And in the live, honey, it was a mess with her hair all over the place. Baby, it was just, I said, ooh, wait. I said, Jasmine, this is why, in my opinion, this is why she don't get respected. Because you do things that, in my opinion, is like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go live from the dentist office during my kids' dentist appointments just so I can plead my case. Well, y'all, needless to say, in the middle of that, live stream, Jasmine said, see, this is why she goes there sometimes because, people be lying on her. Well, I'm not going to necessarily say it's lying. I'm going to say it's people's assumption, right? Putting 2 and 2 together, which sometimes if you put 2 and 2 together, it can equal 4 or it can equal another number. Just depends on how good you are with your mathematics over there. All right. So Jasmine said, I'm tired of y'all lying on me. Y'all stretching the truth. Jasmine said that while she got the information the morning of that she was getting ready to go to the field trip with Aiden, Jasmine said, I was in the middle of getting my wig on and I had the kids stuff all prepped, and then I got this email or phone call saying, oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, you can't bring your baby to the field trip. Okay. So Jasmine said, in the midst of her putting on her wig that morning, she got a phone call from the teacher, and she said, I got some information for you, Miss Davis, which I thought Jasmine's last name was Dukes, but I guess because the kid's name is Davis, they're just going to assume her name is Davis too. Probably not because they think she's married. They just probably figure, well, if the kid's last name is Davis, we just gonna assume yours is too. However, it's Miss Dukes. Um, yeah, but by the way, I got a phone call. Your baby can't come to the field trip. Now, y'all, here's the thing. Jasmine also showed us on her community tab, because Jasmine was really going through something yesterday. She was all on live streams at the dentist's office. Then she went and put on her community tab an email from the teacher. Okay. She said the teacher emailed her and basically said, yeah, that's great. We would love to see you and your son there, or the baby. I think she said, you could bring the baby. That's great. We're going to have a fun time, and we'll see you Wednesday. And Jasmine said that was the last email she got. And then she received a phone call. Now, my thing is this. The teacher, typically teachers are very good with organization, okay, because they're teaching children how to organize, right? So if the teacher got a call that your baby can't come to the field trip, you don't think she probably would have got that call before the morning of? Because again, whatever names of people that was going to accompany on the field trip, that would have had to been turned in ahead of time, right? Now, regardless of Jasmine was riding on the bus, let's just say Jasmine was going to ride on the bus with the kiddos to the field trip, to the Thinkery, right? There's a manifesto that needs to be created with all the people that's going to be riding on this bus. In the event the bus has an accident or something to that nature, they have, documentation of who was all on this bus. So if there was permission that needed to be granted in order for Jasmine's baby to accompany her on this field trip, that she's going to be a chaperone for her own child, the teacher would have had to get I would just assume she would have had to get pre-authorization prior to the field trip, not a day before, an hour before the field trip, 6 minutes before the field trip. More than likely, the teacher probably would have had to get a authorization a week or so, or 2 weeks before, because let's remember, Jasmine's been talking about this field trip for about a month, right? About her, anticipating this field trip. So again, Jasmine knows that she doesn't have a babysitter, because she can't never ask Chris to do anything, because Chris excuses, I have to work, as if Chris never has off days. Most people work 5 days a week. Okay, there's 7 days in a week. I'm gonna look at you guys' comments in a minute. Most people work 5 days a week. There's 7 days in a week. Most people work 5 days a week, and most people will work additional days because they want overtime. So they might pick up extra hours on the days they're already working, or they may pick up a day or two extra. But typically people don't work overtime every week. So out of 5 days a week, I'm just going to always assume that Chris has at least 2 days off a week, right? So again, Jasmine knew when this field trip was. She knew prior to Chris getting a schedule, right? I don't know, wherever Chris supposedly works, I don't know if they give him his schedule a month ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead of time, a week ahead of time. But, Jasmine expressed to us when she was at the dentist's office that her mom had to work, so she couldn't ask her mom to be a babysitter. And she said that Chris had to work as well, too. So, she said Chris had already left for work when she got the phone call from the teacher that was telling her at the very last minute that Legend couldn't be a part of, he couldn't accompany her to the field trip because apparently it was closed to the public. Well, it could have still been closed to the public. Legend was your plus one because you don't have a babysitter, right? So it's not like Legend was coming with 4 of his homeboys. It was just your baby coming. So what does it being closed to the public have anything to do with you accompanying your baby accompanying you on the field trip, because you're a stay-at-home mom who doesn't have childcare for your 1-year-old, right? But needless to say, Jasmine said that Chris couldn't watch Legend because, he had already left from work. Well, and we understand that. Now, it sounds like Jasmine was going with, based off, if you want to listen to what Jasmine was saying, I'm going to just be honest with you. Jasmine does a lot of lying. And to me, as old as that woman is, the lying that she does is ridiculous. Because, like, at the end of the day, why not just tell the truth? Because who gonna kick your ass? Like, no, let's be honest, y'all. Who gonna kick Jasmine's ass because she didn't go to Aiden's field trip? Who's gonna do that? Okay. You said her comments on her own page contradicted herself because someone asked that, and she specifically said it's open to the public, but Aiden called her ass out on the live. Yeah, apparently Aiden said Chris didn't have to work. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really pay attention because how does Aiden know Chris's schedule, right? Aiden don't know what Chris' schedule is. Chris is not telling Aiden, hey, Aiden, I got to work Monday through Friday this week. Aiden ain't paying attention to conversation to Chris. Chris probably ain't not even telling Jasmine when he has to work. Chris probably don't even tell Jasmine when his off days are. He just don't go to work one day and she'll probably say, babe, are you off today? And he'll probably say, yeah, I'm off. Yeah, I don't think Chris is telling Jasmine when it's off. Jasmine probably don't even know when the man get paid. Okay. She probably is oblivious to that. All right. Oh Lord. And so anyway, the whole point of me saying this again, it's that's why Jasmine needs to keep a lot of stuff to herself, because it really isn't our business what's going on in your house. Only what you want us to know, right? And so Jasmine said at the last minute she was told that Legend couldn't come to the field trip. All right. So she said she had no other resorts. Oh, so she calls Philip, right? So Philip was like, well, I can't go. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. So Jasmine said while she was in the dentist's office that they called. She said, I called Hannah on three-way. That's what she said. So I'm just going to assume Philip was on the phone and Hannah was called on the three-way. And she said at the very last moment, Hannah came and saved the day. Okay. She said Hannah helps. Hannah helped out, and she just appreciate Hannah. She's so nice. And she said, you guys are just mad because she has help. And my thing is this, Jasmine, why do you need so much help with your children? No, really. I would really like to know that answer. Why do you, mom of 5 kids, need so much help with your own children, ma'am? Like, prior to Hannah coming into the picture, who was helping you? Hannah wasn't there. So who was helping you then? Right? Now, again, I know a lot of you guys had mixed emotions about Hannah and her participation with Jasmine Kiddos. A lot of you guys felt in my last live, well, no, don't knock Hannah. She's nice, and thank God she's there for the kiddos and this. And you know what, you guys, you're right. Thank God that she is a willing participant. Because, Hannah could be a whole bitch about it. Okay? She could be like, girl, they're my damn kids. She could tell Philip, nigga, you better kiss my ass. I ain't watching. Yeah, she could be that type. Because we know there are chicks out there. So obviously Hannah is not that type. But because Hannah is not that type, in my opinion, I feel like Jasmine takes advantage of that. I think Philip takes advantage of it too, because Philip knows what lengths Hannah will go to appease him. Right? I mean, think about it, y'all. She dating a man with 10 damn kids and she ain't got one. Huh? Okay. Baby. All right. So in my mind, I was like, well, okay, so you called Hannah at the last minute. I said, imagine that. So I guess she called Philip to see if Philip can come up with a solution. Now, obviously, Jasmine knew Philip didn't have a solution other than Hannah. So me personally, why did you call Philip? You should have just called Hannah and left Philip out of it, because you knew calling Philip, what other solution? Jasmine already knew in her head that she did not want to go on that field trip. I personally don't feel like, because even with her saying her mom was at work, we all know that Jasmine's told us many times her mom works from home. Your mama couldn't watch the baby for a couple of hours. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. I think this far in the game, with Legend being almost 2 years old, and with all Jasmine went through with the twins when they were little and never having anybody watch the kids, and all she went through with them, you would think at this point, by the time she had Legend, Jasmine would have worked out those kinks when it comes to a backup plan to watch her children in the event that she needs a sitter at the last moment or a day ahead of time. You would have think all the stuff that she went through with the twins, she would be at the point where she would already have that, because now you have Legend and you know what it feels like when you had the twins and you never had anybody to call on to watch your kids for you so you could go do things. Experiencing that with the twins, you would have thought that would have taught her something. And then now that she has Legend, and so she would be like, well, I don't want to go through what I went through with the twins, which never being able to do anything because I never had anybody watch my twins. So now that I have this baby and the twins are now in school, let me get a backup plan so I don't have to experience that. You would think at this point in her life, with now having her fifth child, she would figure that out. And see, I feel like that's the reason why people have the criticism they have for Jasmine, because after all this time, sis still acting like a brand new mother, like she just don't get it. And it's not appealing to women on the internet because they just really feel like at this point, sis, you should have this together at this point. And again, I understand, y'all, it's just a field trip, right? But it just appears that it's always times where Jasmine drops the ball when it comes to her kiddos. And that's just my opinion. So in the live where Jasmine was sitting in the dentist appointment, now she actually went live 3 different times yesterday, okay, all at the damn dentist office. And in that live, she expressed how choked up she was about not being able to go to Aiden's field trip, okay. She said, right, Sean, I understand, sis. LaToya said she want us to feel sorry for her because she has a baby. You said, girl, bye. No one told you to have to have dairy, right? One of my stepsons was disabled. His school was doing a trip to Disney World. We had just moved to Georgia, and my youngest was really missing her brothers and sisters. We were all allowed to hang with them. The solo traveling sis also said, the problem is my Deuce isn't probably allowed to watch Derry and Chris' family. Don't F with him like that. She can't get any relief. He's strapped to her ass to the house, and that's what she gets. Well, my question is this, though, before I get to my other point. If Jasmine didn't have a child care to watch Legend while she go on Aiden and Ava's field trip, well, when she went on the job interview last week, remember y'all when she showed up in the leopard outfit and she went on the job interview? Who watched Legend then when you went on the job interview? Now, I'm just asking a question, y'all, as being a person who watches this woman who displays her life on social media. My question is, if you did not have a child care in place so somebody could watch your baby while you go on a field trip for a couple of hours, then who watched your baby while you went on the job interview last week? I'm just asking. Anyway, she don't have to answer. So needless to say, in this live, you guys, where you see her in the dentist's office, Jasmine said that she was very choked up about not being able to go to Aiden's field trip. She said she was very choked up about it. She said she was crying, and she said she even called her dad. And I said, wait, what? You called your daddy? Jasmine, you called your daddy because you couldn't go on Aiden's field trip? Why? Well, if you called your dad, why you didn't ask your daddy to watch Aiden? Sounds like your dad was at home. Or y'all remember it, a few months ago? Jasmine was always at the grandma's house, her dad's mom's house. Y'all remember that? And she had Legend over there, and she was over there eating fufu, them African dishes her grandma was cooking. Y'all remember that? Well, sis, why you didn't ask Granny to watch Legend for you? Your dad's mom, she can't watch Legend either? Nope, nobody can watch Legend but you. Okay, girl. Needless to say, she said that she was very tearful and she was choked up and she called her daddy. And I said, what? Did you call your daddy when, why you didn't call your daddy when Olivia had to send food over there for y'all? Okay, you didn't call your daddy and tell him that y'all didn't have no food, but you called Livy Pooh and she Instacarted food over there for y'all? I said, oh, Lord. You said, is Chris locked up? Girl, I don't know. I don't know, sis. Why Uncle Keyshawn can't watch it? Right, True Facts, or Uncle Keyshawn's girlfriend. Why she can't watch him? She seems to love the kiddos. Whenever the girlfriend comes around, she matter of fact, when Keyshawn and Keyshawn's girlfriend was over there for Easter, honey, she was all in little Legend's face. Legend seemed to like Keyshawn's girlfriend. Why you didn't ask Keyshawn? But the fact is, why ask anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, just me personally, Chris should have been the one to watch him. She shouldn't have asked nobody but Chris. That's his daddy, right? Just like she called Philip when she said the teacher called her at the last minute and said Legend couldn't come. Well, why you didn't? Just like you called Philip to see if he had a solution. Why you didn't ask Chris? And then my thing is, sis said she was so choked up and she called her daddy crying, but she went live the same day. And yeah, she didn't express any chokiness, tears. She didn't express any of that. Okay. Live, laugh, and love says something isn't adding up. You know, the fact is, it really doesn't have to add up. Live, laugh, and love. Jasmine just really needs to be quiet. She need to do like she told her mom. STFU at this point. It's like, girl, it really don't even matter. We already know what type of chick you are. It's been displayed on the internet for years. To be quite honest with you, I don't even understand why we expect anything other than Jasmine fumbling the ball with the field trip. Like, I don't understand why we expect anything different at this point. You know, it would be nice if she would, if she would have went to the Thinkery. And so she did promise in this video, in this live stream, that the Thinkery is a really fun place. And she said that she's going to take the kids there this summer. And I'm thinking to myself, why this summer? Why take the kids this summer? You could have been took the kids to the Thinkery. Girl, you got every damn weekend to take them to the Thinkery. You already said that they can get in free because somebody some WIC. If you got WIC, maybe Legend can get in free because but hell, he's one. Who's charging for a 1-year-old to go to the Thinkery? My thing is, why wait till the summer to go to the museum, sis? People go to the museum on the freaking weekends or days when kids are out of school. Like, you know how they have random days with like parent teacher conference days and the kids are out of school, or teacher work day and the kids are out of school. You could take those kids to the Thinkery any random day. It's not like you're going to take them to SeaWorld, right? And you got to plan this trip. It's the museum. Why wait till the summer? If that's the case, why you didn't take them to the Thinkery last summer? You went the whole damn summer last summer, then didn't take them kids anywhere. See, that's be the thing with this lady. Like, you don't do anything for your kids, ma'am. Like, it doesn't, like, yeah, you got a roof over their head and you feed them, but that's because you live in the same house where you need a roof over your head and you need to eat. So that's obvious. You're going to give it to them because they there with you, but, the above and beyond, the extracurricular activities that kids need. You know how many kids live in the world and never go anywhere? Parents don't even care if the kids eat, get dressed, go to school. There's a lot of kids that don't experience the world because unfortunately either parents just don't give a damn, or you got parents who don't really have a lot of money to, take their kids places and things of that nature. But I don't know, y'all. It's just, I don't know. I just really wish she wouldn't even went live that day. I really wish Hannah wouldn't even have posted the picture on Instagram, and we wouldn't have had to know anything about the fact that Jasmine did not go on the field trip with her son because she used Legend as an scapegoat, in my opinion. Those kids are the reason she's able to get assistance to take care of them. Exactly, sis. She's one of the parents who don't give a F. You think so slick with it? I feel like it does not take a lot of dollars to show your kids a good time. It really don't, honey. You can take she did say that she's going to take the kiddos on a picnic. Okay. She did say that. She said she was going to take them on a picnic. I said, okay. Well, now since the internet on your ass, now you want to take the kids on a picnic, and this summer you're going to take them to the Thinkery. But prior to the internet being on your ass, you made no mention of picnics, Thinkeries, or anything else. Like, it's not hard to be a thoughtful parent. It's really not hard. You just got to want to be. I'm just going to be honest, y'all. You just got to want to be. And the fact that people think that the bull is that Jasmine does with her kiddos, and that's the fact that she displays it on the internet. The fact that people think that, oh, Jasmine, it's okay, sis, don't worry about those haters. Somebody actually came in my comments yesterday and said that I sound like I was hating because Jasmine has help. I said, wait, what? I said, ma'am, think about what you just said.
Why would I hate on Jasmine for having Hannah helping her with her kiddos? I'm not Philip's baby mama. I'm not jealous. I said, wait a minute, think about what you just said. What would I gain off of hating on Jasmine for having help with her kiddos? Girl, my kids are grown. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a conversation, ma'am. I'm not hating on that lady because Hannah wants to save the day for Philip and Jasmine. I mean, that's really Hannah's business if she feels comfortable doing that. Yeah, girl, Erica, I wouldn't pay no attention. Yeah, they said jealous. They said I sound like I was hating because Jasmine got help. I said hating. Why? I'm not his baby mama. Now, if I was one of Philip's baby mama and I was reacting on her, then I could see them thinking it sounds like hate. That would make sense. Because, oh, girl, you just jealous because he ain't over there helping you. But, my thing is everybody's stumbling all over their feet for Jasmine's children. What about Philip's other kids? Y'all remember Asia Washington? She used to be a mod for me. He has two kids by her that live in Idaho, Iowa, one of them states. You never hear any mention of that, of those kiddos. Why not fall over your feet? If you're going to fall over your feet for Philip's kids, why not fall over your feet for all of Philip's children? Not just the ones that belong to Jasmine because she needs help. Like, who cares that Jasmine needs help? She needs to understand that she needs help. And then she needs to get the man that she says lives in the house with her to assist her with the children. I don't care the fact that Philip's kids are not his kids. Philip's kids wasn't his kids prior to Philip getting out of jail either. And Jasmine acted as if Chris was just so, he helped with everything, So now that Philip is out of jail, Chris gets X'd out of the assisting position because Philip is now free. Why? I don't understand that. How come Chris can't still play the same role that he was playing because their daddy was locked up and he's dating their mama? How come he still can't play that same role although Philip is out of jail? I don't understand that. Girl, I wish I would. Okay? Because like I said, I have 4 kids and all my children don't belong to my husband, right? But when I met him, I had 2 kids prior to when I met him. And they have a dad. They know who their dad is. But do you think because he was living in my home and we're living together that he didn't assist me with the kids that did not belong to him? Honey, you a damn lie. I'm not dealing with no man that don't look out for me and all my children, not just the ones that belong to him. Ask everybody, okay? I'm not dealing with a man that's not going to look out for me and mine. And that's on period, okay? I said, honey, baby, no, you a mess. Hey, Lulu, welcome to the break room, sis. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you as well if you're a mother. I don't know if you're a mother or not, but if you are, happy Mother's Day to you. Chris won't help. That is Jazz, baby. What's up, Elizabeth? You said I don't think Chris ever played the role. Well, honey, that's what she said, okay? That's what she said. I'm just going off what she said. I don't know what role that man played other than what she tells us, right? But there's no way. There's no way that all of a sudden now Philip's out of jail and Chris is like the missing link. Okay, he's the man that lives in your house and the father to one of your children. And prior to your child coming into this earth, he was acting as if he was playing the father role to the 4 kids that don't belong to him. So now that the baby daddy's out of jail, he just missing. He don't play no role for the baby that do belong to him and the babies that don't. See, to me, that's what don't make sense. And the fact that Jasmine goes live and over explains and tells too much is the reason why people can sit and gossip about it, because she puts it out there. But at this point, I mean, it's really up to her. If she feels like this is cute as a Black woman, as a mother, if you feel like that's cute, then sis, go off at this point. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, but needless to say, y'all, Janae, that was pretty much my take on the whole thing. It was her showing the email. And I'm like, Jasmine, only thing this email proved is that you had a conversation with the teacher about Legend accompanying you because you don't have nobody to watch your child. So that right there just showed proof that you were fully aware that you could have not took Legend to the trip and had Chris rearrange his schedule, or if he can't rearrange his schedule, just like you called Philip to let Philip know that Legend couldn't come and somebody needs to accompany Aiden. Well, just like you alerted Philip because Aiden is his son, then you should have alerted Chris, regardless of wherever Chris was at, work, jail, the convenience store, wherever the ninja was at. He should have been alerted to now there's an issue with his son that can't accompany you to your other son's field trip, and what he getting ready to do about it. Just like you alerted Philip. Me personally, I feel like Hannah already knew that she had to be on stepmommy duty, right? I don't think it was just all of a sudden phone call. Hey girl, can you go to the field trip with Aiden? I think it was already pre-planned. I think it was already planned that she wasn't gonna go, especially when she came on the internet that day up talking about internet issues. Oh boy. Okay. Notice he did not show up in the video until she went shopping at Sam's Club. Y'all, man. Y'all think Chris just there to eat? I don't know what that man's there for, but it seems like he's not there for the right thing. I'll just say that. Based off the things that she puts out on the internet. He would have lost one of his 19 jobs if he took off TMI. Bet mom lied. Okay. And to me, it sounded like Jazz told the teacher something came up and she wouldn't be able to make it. Jazz had already talked to the teacher. Right, Virgo Diva. That's the thing. She had already talked to that teacher. That was already pre-planned. Lulu said, poor Hannah's always on duty. Well, not necessarily poor Hannah. Hannah wanted that position. She seen there was an open position and she filled the spot. She put in a resume and she got hired. Okay. So we can't say poor Hannah because she read the job description before she took the position. Okay. Hannah didn't go into that job blindly. And if Hannah's okay with it, I guess, because let's be honest, y'all, we would rather for Hannah to be a willing participant than a non-willing participant. Let's be honest. I don't know if you guys heard about the story. The lady just got sentenced to life in prison. Oh God, I think her name was Luann something, the white lady who killed her stepson and then came up with a million stories. This happened back in 2020, but she just went to trial this month or last month. Let's be honest, Hannah could be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man marries a woman who had a daughter, and she marries a man who had 2 other children, and one of his son was he was over there. I don't know if he was like over there for the weekend or whatever, but his stepmom kills him and then lies about it. Said that somebody, made up a bunch of different stories until they finally got down to the truth that she was, guilty of murdering this child. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, it could, Latasha, thank you. Letitia, thank you. Letitia Stock. Thank you so much, French love. Let's be honest, y'all. It could be a situation like that. Okay. So I'm not saying Hannah is wrong for what she's doing because God's going to bless her. Right. But it's people like Jasmine who take advantage of people who are like Hannah. That's, because in a sense, y'all, I'm like Hannah. I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna go over and beyond. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, to help the kiddos, to please my man. I'm gonna be there. But I wish I would have one of my man's baby mama taking advantage of me because she know how much I love this ninja. And obviously to love him, I gotta love his children. Yeah, Jasmine couldn't play with me like that. She good that she got Hannah. Because that couldn't be me. Because, honey, me and her would fall out. Like, girl, I'm not guaranteed your surrogate baby mama. Okay? Rest in peace, Gannon. Thank you. That's the little boy's name, Gannon. Thank you. You said Hannah is a mule, a nice, sweet one, but a mule no less. Yeah. But you know what? God will bless her. She took the kids to the book fair, too. That's right, Zeta. She did take the kiddos to the book fair. That's what I'm saying. That's a little too much. You got to take the kids to the book fair. You going on field trips. Hey, by the time Hannah have kids, she gonna be so worn out and tired from running behind Jasmine kiddos. As a woman, I would feel some type of way. I would feel like shame to have this woman doing all these things for my kids when they're my kids, right? Now, Philip needs to be the one going to the book fairs, and if Hannah wants to accompany him with that, then that's fine. But the fact that Hannah's showing up and Philip off doing what he's doing and Jasmine's sitting at the house acting like she ain't got a babysitter, being a stay-at-home mom. I said, baby, this is too much. It's too ghetto and it's too much. It's just ghetto to me. She does shine. She does seem very humble. Hannah is being pimped out by Phyllis. As Lord have mercy. Hannah got the money. That's why she was elected to go. Jazz don't care because she wants it to be her legend, and Chris only anyway. Well, you know what? I hope. I know you guys say that. I really hope that's not the situation, because let's be real, that's not going to happen. Those are always going to be her children, regardless if they live there or if they come on the weekends. Legend has siblings, and he has 4 other siblings that Jasmine birthed. We know kids. Chris has kids too. She's not, but so go back to the beginning of this live based off the title. Jasmine told us it takes a village, and I said, you really do believe that, sis? Like, you're right, it does take a village to raise children. It does take a village, but sis, a lot of times that's just meant in a figurative speech, not literally, right? It does take a village, meaning if I'm out walking down the street and I see my neighbor child doing something he don't got no business doing, he or she, and their parent is not around, me as an adult, I should persuade him or her for doing something that I feel like they wouldn't do in front of their parents. That, to me, that's what it means by it takes a village, right? Not you just decide that you don't want to go to a field trip for whatever those reasons may be, and then you're going to tag in the girlfriend because she willing to do it. That, to me, that's not the meaning of it takes a village. Okay, that's not the meaning. Let me check y'all comments. She needs to do her part, but first it takes a willing and able mother. Yeah, that's true, Angela. Modacious Me said, PU pimping University, Jazz is VP, Phil is the president, Hannah is a student, baby. But that's the thing. Why is Hannah the one being talked about in a negative way, and Chris, nothing gets said about Chris? Like, how come Chris isn't, you see what I'm saying? Why isn't he just as helpful as Hannah is, being that Hannah's a girlfriend to Philip and Chris is a girlfriend or a boyfriend, to Jasmine? How come he's not being as helpful as Hannah? That's all I want to know. I'm be honest, but isn't his a part of the village? Jazz just says he isn't obligated. In what world? But yeah, he's obligated. If he's living in my house amongst me and my children, oh yes, sir, you're obligated. And if you feel like you're not, then you will no longer be in this home. Baby, I don't give a damn how much you claim you love him. If he's not a willing participant to everybody in that home, and I ain't talking about fake, I'm talking about real participant, he wouldn't be a part of this home. Period. Just period. Okay? Just period. Yeah, she said he's not obligated. That's what I said to him. Chris gets no slack because he is working for his family. Baby child. Philip working for a family too. But I guess, here's the thing. This is what I observed. Jasmine, it seems like she's all for the kids of the man she's dealing with. Like, when Philip was there, obviously she was all for his kids because that's the man she was with. I'm not saying that Jasmine doesn't love her kids. Okay, let me say this. I don't know if she does or doesn't, right? I would hope she does. But there's a lot of things that the lady does on the internet that just comes off like you don't, I ain't gonna say she don't love them, but she doesn't go as hard as some mothers do, or most mothers do, when it comes to their kids, right? Because I just personally feel like her going on the field trip would have been a vlogging, that would have been a way for her to create content. I'm just saying that would have been a way for her to create content. So why miss out on an opportunity like that? Hannah's what you call a mother that's not a mother. That's true, sis. Apple Pie said, Angel Jazz is having all those kids every single weekend this summer. That's the schedule Phil came up with. LL Father of the Year, him and Hannah are going to have getaways and fun, but not Jazz. LOL. Yes, ma'am. He was obligated the moment he moved into that home. Now, Phil, I understand not going on school trips because he can't be around kids, but Hips and Jazz had zero excuse. Yeah, that's true, Lulu. That definitely is true. Vaughn said, let me go to your comment, Vaughn. Jasmine keeps interrupting Phil and Hannah Life, but I get Chris won't watch Philip's kids, baby. Okay. I remember Jasmine would go to the store and she had all the kids in the car with her, and she was just riding up the street to the store, and Chris would be at home, honey. She said she wasn't, I don't know if she just wasn't gonna leave her kids there, or Chris told her to take them with you. I don't know what the situation was. Hey, Mel S. You said cause she lazy. Oh Lord. But like I said, it doesn't look good. And the fact that, me honestly, if Jasmine don't care what people say, then the explanation should always be very real, right? Y'all ain't want to go. Like, she should have just said that. I didn't want to go. Like, I got up this morning and I just decided I didn't want to go. So I asked Hannah, would she go for me? And she said, yeah. Like, girl, just say that. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, just say that. Because that's what it looked like, It may not be what it was, but that's what it appears to be. I'm going to just say that. Right, Janae. Just say what it is. I don't think she loves those kids. She tolerates them for the benefits she gets for them. I don't think she gets that many benefits, y'all. I don't really think she gets all that many benefits. I think Jasmine is a mother by default. That's just, because my thing is this: you love your children, it just shows. Like, you don't have to convince people that you love your kids. It just automatically shows, right? Chrissy Marie, if you guys ever watch her, she's another woman who is a stay-at-home mom. She has a small business. She does YouTube. She just had a new baby that's I don't know, 6 months old or something like that. And she always going on field trips with her kiddos all the time. Okay. Now, who watches her newest baby while she goes on the field trips? Maybe her mom or somebody, or the dad or somebody, but she makes a way, right? Many women make a way. That's why all I'm saying is many women make a way to be yes, it's nice that Hannah is willing to assist. That's great, because you have some women, like we just talked about, that Letitia lady that killed her stepson. God rest his soul. You have monsters out there like her, right? So it's great that Hannah is not a person, it appears to be, that would harm those kids, right? That's great. But that shouldn't be Jasmine's motivation. I don't need a woman to stand in for me as a mother when I'm still here living and breathing, right? I don't need your assistance, because prior to Hannah coming to the picture, Jasmine was the one doing everything, right? So just because Hannah's in the picture now, sis, don't mean you take a break, because those are still your children. Regardless, Hannah could be here today and gone next week, okay? But you're the constant, because you're the mother. And that's how I feel. Like, my kids, obviously their dad had girlfriends, and then whatever, okay, and I didn't need their dad's girlfriend to stand in for me as a mother, regardless if they were over there or not. Now, here's the thing: if Aiden was over there with Hannah and Hannah decided to go on the field trip, okay, because he's over there, right? But the fact that Aiden was at Jasmine's house, it was Jasmine's issue. It was her problem, her concern. Although Philip is his child, but Aiden lives with you, So if the problem wasn't Aiden needing a chaperone, because that was already understood, it seems like the problem was Legend couldn't go. So now that's Chris's issue, because Legend is his son, not the other way around. Okay? I'm just saying. I pray Jasmine and Phil don't take advantage of Hannah's womanhood. Well, you know what, Sean? I'm gonna be honest with you. That's their business. If Hannah lets it, that's her business. Okay. I really don't feel no type of way anyway when it comes to Hannah and and that situation. It's just a conversation for me. If Hannah can't see the forest for the trees, shit, that's her damn business. Okay. I need Jasmine to stop using stay-at-home mom in her titles, because she does not fit the definition. No. Stay-at-home mom, she stays at home and she's a mom. That's her. So it's not like she lying, because that's her. Now, if she would have said busy stay-at-home mom, then yeah, I can see what you're saying there, repping. Okay, it don't fit her demeanor, don't fit the title. But she says stay-at-home mom. That's her. She stays at home and she's a mom. All right. On that note, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. It's hot. I'm sitting in the car and I'm ready to get up out this car. Um, our family is barbecuing today instead of tomorrow. So TMR is getting ready to go get something to eat, honey. I'm getting ready to enjoy the rest of my day. This is Father's Day. Or excuse me, not Father's Day, Mother's Day. I'm so sorry. Father's Day is next month. This is Mother's Day. And I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world. Okay. Even for the women who are not biologically mothers that have birth children, but you're standing in as a mother to a child. Okay. Because in no way I want my conversation to sound like women who stand in as mothers shouldn't be appreciated or, or should feel offended. No, I'm not saying that. It's to me, it's a difference. There's nothing wrong with Jasmine. So I don't understand why she needs so much help. She constantly needs assistance with her family. I don't understand why. I really wish she would say why. Like, do you feel like because you get too overwhelmed? Well, if that's the case, why you keep having kids, sis? If having children is overwhelming, why do you keep birthing them? I'm just saying, like, I'm just asking a question. It's so weird to me, y'all. It's just, these people on the internet are just weird to me. And don't get me wrong, y'all. I never did everything right. If you go ask my kids right now, they'll be like, I wasn't a perfect mother, but I was the best mother that I could be for my kids. And one thing my kids could never tell the internet or anybody else in the world, that I did not stand up and show out for them. Okay. I did everything I could within my income bracket for my children. Okay. And when I couldn't, I got it done. Right. I figured out a way to get it done. And that to me, that's the definition of a mother, right? Loving, caring, going above and beyond, and standing on hers when it comes to her children. Okay, that's the epitome of a mother. And so I see on the internet there's a lot of women who lack that, and the fact that y'all put it on the internet baffles me because I would dare put that on the internet. All right. Hey, Southside, what's good, sis? All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Again, wish y'all happy Mother's Day, happy weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this conversation, this live reaction video. I definitely see you guys in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.